Hello, my people, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nolitha Stoan, and you're tuned into Fashion Trends SA. Okay, so I know we are having like a lot of fun with my videos and everything, but I also just want to touch on current affairs here and there, because these things are things that affect us on a daily basis as people of South Africa. Okay, so in today's video, I just want to dive into illegal foreigners, right? And the question is, should illegal foreigners have access to our basic services that South Africans have? Is it right for them to have access to our public health facilities and be equal to people who live in this country, whether they are foreigners that came here legally or South Africans born and bred here in this country? What do you guys think? So here's my opinion of everything, right? So because people enter the country illegally, right, that makes them people who have committed crime into the country, right? So if you are here illegally, you are literally a criminal, right? You didn't come in the right door, right? You came in directly inside here, therefore raising so many suspicions of what are you coming here to do, right? Two, South Africans already are suffering, or rather not getting enough basic services such as electricity and water, right? There's already overcrowding in clinics just from South Africans alone. Now imagine there's foreigners on top of that, illegal foreigners on top of that. Right? I have seen so many, videos here on YouTube, talking about, hijacked buildings or, nurses crying out loud because they are being overworked by illegal foreigners, right? From clinics to hospitals, it's them. Stories such as, South Africans have to lie on the floor to give birth while the illegal foreigners, are getting beds to give birth. I mean, what kind of insanity is that? When are we going to put our people first in this country? When are we going to talk and not only talk, but just put things into action and make sure that this country is not a lawless country when it comes to illegal foreigners? Even foreigners who are here legally have more rights than illegal foreigners, right? Because they came here in the right door. They entered into the right door, right? Also, I also feel like they are very much ungrateful, towards us. And I also don't feel like they like us, especially our neighboring countries here, Zimbabwe. Those people don't like us. They are only coming here to find jobs, right? Jobs that they take, right? And then our own people remain behind. Our own South African citizens remain behind. Now, that's a huge debate, right? Because it will also be a thing of, now debate can go either way, because they can say, oh, South Africans are lazy, South Africans don't want to work, the jobs that we have are like South Africans don't want to take the jobs because they're too proud to take them and stuff like that, and literally that is not the case at all. I honestly do not think that is the case. I think 80% of the time, South Africans do want to work, but they cannot find the jobs to actually, be employed, And so I just feel like, illegal foreigners being here in the country, they are a burden to us. I do not want to lie, guys. They are a burden to us. A lot of burden. I don't think that South Africa are heartless people, but I also just feel like we've had enough. We've had enough of the crime. We've had enough of, the stressed nurses and the overworked nurses and the overcrowding in clinics and hospitals, and them being put first in our own country, and a group such as my ANC, and my EFF, thinking that they are going to put these people, in front of us. Then at the end of the day, when they want our votes, we must be the ones that vote for them. The South Africans that they don't put first. I mean, how stupid can they be, especially the EFF? If you can see now, during the last elections, the EFF has lost a lot of voters because, and I think, and I know for sure, in fact, that one of the reasons was because of this whole illegal immigrants coming into the country illegally, right? And him, Julius, putting illegal foreigners first, right? Same as the ANC not doing anything about this situation that we have at the moment, because it's a situation, it's a deep situation. You are now finding people like Operation Dubula, taking, action towards this. You find like a lot of lobby groups, we just recently had a march, AKZN, people marching against illegal foreigners, And what I don't like about our South African media is that they will put that stupid word called xenophobic. Just because we are trying to put ourselves first, we are trying to fight for ourselves, right? And then what they will do is use that word. I do not know if they are getting paid for that or what. So I stay in the suburbs, right? And where I stay, there's like a lot of Zimbabweans who are cutting the grasses, who are, domestic workers, who are delivery drivers. Probably 10% out of the 90% of Zimbabweans are South Africans. Literally, these people have taken over the country. And if we are not careful, this country will become theirs. In fact, one person who is a Bolt driver, who is a Zimbabwean, once said this, that in years to come, we will be the ones who are taking over South Africa. That is a guy saying that. The nerve and the arrogance as well that they have in this country, thinking that they are going to toy, they're going to shoot us, especially those Somalians with this bazaar shop. It's just, making me so mad is the situation that we have at the moment, and I'm so thankful that this ANC and this EFF are losing voters daily. And now we can see who they truly are. The fact that the ANC is no longer the governing party, and now they are power sharing, to me, is just a step in the right direction. And I never again want them to see them in power again. Anyways, that was just a quick rant from me. Please do let me know what you guys think about the whole situation. Do come in the comment section. And yeah, let's have a conversation, okay? Otherwise, I'll see you guys on my next upload. Bye, my lovies.